Hi everyone. So in this video we'll discuss about how to find the maximum number from the given array. So for example, this is our integer array and we have to find the maximum number from the given array elements. So currently we can see that the second number element, that is 44, is the maximum number among other elements, and also we have to find the index value of that number. So currently we can see that 7 is on the zeroth index value and 44 is on the first index value. As you know that array follows indexing, so 44 is on the first index. So this will be our final output, maximum value and its index value. Okay, so we will write the code to find out the maximum value and its index number. So I have taken integer max variable is equal to array of 0, which will be 7, right? And integer max index is equal to 0. So these are the two variables, max and max index. So now let's understand, we have one of the important for loop here, and it will start from integer I is equal to 0, I less than array dot length I plus plus. And inside this for loop we have condition, if condition array of I is greater than or equal to max, then if this condition is satisfies, then will be equal to array of I and max index is equal to I. So let's understand one by one. So array dot length will be, currently its length is 7, right? So this outer for loop will execute from I is equal to 0 to I less than 7 I plus plus. So then inside this for loop, for each iteration it will check the if condition. If this condition satisfies, then only this code will execute, otherwise it will not work. Then next, for the next iteration it will check, right? So let's understand for the very first iteration what happens inside this condition. So when I value is 0, so array of 0 is 7, right? So 7 is greater than or equal to max. So max value is also 7 we have taken. So 7 is equal to 7, right? One condition satisfies, then it will execute the if inside the if condition. Max will become array of I, array of 0, which is again 7. So value will become 7. Initially it's also 7, so again it will become 7, and maximum index is equal to I. So currently I value is 0, so value will be 0, right? Again for the second iteration, I value will increase from 0 to 1, and again it will check the if condition. Array of 1 is 44, right? 44 is greater than or equal to max, so max is 7. So 44 is greater than max 7, right? This condition satisfied, then it will execute the code, and max is equal to array of 1 will become 44, right? So now max value is 44 and max index is equal to I. So currently I value is also 1. So we got max index 1 and maximum is equal to 44. Now for the third iteration, what will happen is I value will be 2, and here array of 2 will be 2. So 2 is not greater than or equal to 44. So condition not satisfied, again it will not execute the code. For the next iteration, I value will be 3. So array of 3 is again 3. 3 is not greater than or equal to 44. This condition is not satisfying, so it will not execute the code. Again for the next iteration, I value will be 4. So now when I array of 4 is again 1, so 1 is not greater than or equal to 44. The condition fails here. Again I value will be 5. So I value is 5, then it will be 8. So array of 5 will be 8, right? So 8 is not greater than or equal to 44. This condition fails again. Again for the next iteration, array of 6 will be 12. So 12 is not greater than or equal to 44. So for all the other conditions, this condition is failing, so which will not execute the other code, right? So finally we got max is equal to 44 and max index is equal to 1. So, and after this for loop we have written two printing statements, system.out.println maximum number from array plus max, and system.out.println maximum number from array index value plus maximum index. So now let's execute the code and check whether we have written code correctly, and it should print 44 as a maximum number and 1 as the maximum numbers index. Yes, we are getting 44 as the maximum number and 1 is as a index value. Now let's change the code from 44. So let's make it as a 12 as a maximum number now, right? So it should print 12 and index value is 6, right? Yeah. we are getting maximum number as 12 and index value is 6. So the code is working fine, and you can find out the maximum value like this way. Hi everyone, so in this video we'll discuss about how to find the minimum number from the given array element. So currently we can see that in the given array, so the minimum number is 5, and also what we want to do is we have to find the minimum values index number. So if you see, so the 6 is on the 0th index, 21 on the first index, and 5 on the second index. So 5 is the minimum number and 2 is the index value of that minimum number. So this will be our final output, 5 and 2. So how to find that using code, I will explain that in this video. So basically I'm using Java language. I have created one class find minimum number index, and inside this class I have taken public static void main method, and inside this main method I have written the code. So I have taken, this is the integer array 6, 21, 5, 8, 7, 9, 11, and I have taken two variables here. Integer mean is equal to array of 0. So currently array of 0 is 6, so it will be 6, and int min index is equal to 0. So I have taken a min index as 0. So then let's understand, this is important for loop here. So integer I is equal to 0, I less than array dot length. So the currently array length is 7. So the loop will execute from I is equal to 0, I less than 7, I plus plus. And then we have if condition here inside the for loop. This if condition says array of I is less than or equal to mean, then mean is equal to array of I and mean index is equal to I. So this code will execute only if this array condition, this if condition satisfies. Otherwise it will just go to the next iteration value, I value will increase. Okay. So let's understand a code for the very first iteration when I value is 0. So okay, array of 0 is less than equal to mean. So currently mean value is array of 0, right? So which is 6. So array of 0 is also 6, is less than or equal to 6, which means condition satisfied here. So this code will execute mean is equal to array of 0 is again 6. So mean value will again become as 6, and mean index currently I value is 0. So mean index again will become 0. So this will be the 6 and 0 will be the values of mean and mean index for the very first iteration. For the next iteration, I value will increase from 0 to 1. Now array of 1 is 21. So 21 is less than or equal to mean. So mean value is 6, right here 6. So the condition is failing here because 21 is not less than or equal to 6. So condition fails, so it will not execute the code. Again I value will increase from I is equal to 1 to 2. Now array of 2 is 5 here. So 5 is less than or equal to mean value is 6, right? So 5 is less than 6, definitely condition satisfies here. So mean is equal to array of 2. So array of 2 is 5, so value will become 5 for mean, and mean index is equal to I. So I value is currently 2, so mean index will become as a 2. For the next iteration, I value will increase from 2 to 3. So array of 3 will be 8. 8 is not less than or equal to 5. So condition failing here, so it will not execute the code. So again I value will increase from 3 to 4. Again so array of 4 is 7. 7 is not less than or equal to 5. Condition is failing here, it will not execute the code. Again I value will increase from 4 to 5. Here array of 5 will be 9. So again 9 is not less than or equal to 5. Condition is failing. Again for the next iteration, array of 6, the last index array of 6 is 11. So 11 is not less than or equal to 5. So condition is failing. So we got finally mean is equal to 5 and mean index is equal to 2. And outside this for loop we have written two printing statements, system.out.println minimum number plus mean, and system.out.println minimum number index is plus mean index. So let's execute the code and check whether we have written code correctly, and it should print 5 as the minimum number and minimum number index is 2. So yeah, it's working fine. So let's change the values from 5 to let make it as a uh, 18. And now we should get the minimum number as 6, and its index is 0, right? So we should get 6 comma 0. Yes, minimum number is 6 and minimum number index is 0. So code is working fine and we are getting the exact values. So yeah, that's how we can find the minimum number and minimum number index value. Yeah, that is it. Thank you.